Hi everyone, Brody here from Sew Yeah Quilting. Today I'm going to teach you how to make this 2-hour power strip quilt. We made this quilt out of a fabric line called Hudson by Camelot Fabrics. For the video today we're going to be using this Lewis and Irene pre-cut, and the line is called Bear Hug. Let's get started. So the first thing we need to do is open up our roll here and lay out our fabrics in color sequential order. So what we're going to do, open it up and just lay it out like this. Oh, got a couple more in here. Just like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate this roll here into two different piles. So basically each one of the fabrics has two strips. I just want to layer them up in two different piles here. So we're going to separate these. The thing that I love about this quilt is that you really can get it done in 2 hours. It's super quick and easy, and the first time I made it, it just went together like a breeze. Alright, now that I have my roll separated here, what I'm going to do is take one of the piles and put it right on top of the other, and then we're going to start sewing. Okay, so what you're going to do here is take the first strip of the top of your pile, put it right side up, and grab the second strip of your pile and put it right side down at a 45-degree angle. You want to overlap just a tiny bit on both sides so you can make sure you have your selvage hanging over. And what you're going to do is sew a 45-degree line across your two fabrics, just like this. So that when you open it up, you have a nice little crease there. After you sew your two strips together, what you're going to do is take your strip that you just sewed on and you're going to put it right side up and grab your next strip from your pile, put it right side down, do the same thing, and do that over and over again with your entire set of strips here. So I'm going to do that, tune back in. Okay, so I just got done sewing all my strips together. Now what you need to do is grab a pair of scissors, and I'll show you right here. You're gonna cut off your excess fabric about, oops, need some sharper scissors here. About 1/4 of an inch on each one of your strips. So grab it, take it, and cut off the excess. I'm going to do that on the whole thing, and we'll be back. While you're doing this, it's always good practice to make sure that you didn't sew anything on backwards. The first time I ever did a quilt like this, I sewed one of the strips on the wrong direction and had to take it out. So kind of do a double check. Go down to the end, making sure that you don't get anything twisted. Okay, so get to your end. Now what you're gonna do is come up to your sewing machine. I'm gonna pull this up now so it's not holding my place. And you're going to cut, I'm gonna put this back here for 1 second. What you're going to do is you're going to cut about 8 to 10 inches off of the end of either side, either one of your strips. I'm just going to measure here on my sewing machine. Got 10 inches. You can just do it with scissors. You don't even need to use a rotary cutter or a ruler or anything. You're going to cut off about 8 to 10 inches. Now, you're going to lift my needle up here, and you're going to line up your two pieces of fabric here, and you're going to sew a 1/4 inch seam down the entire length of your strips that you've sewn together here. So I'm going to make sure this gets lined up good. Just like that, and start sewing. you get to a seam, all you have to do is just kind of finger press it down like this, let it run through the machine, and keep going. Now, next step, you're going to take these two strips that you've just sewn together, and you're going to cut your little seam here that you have, your little loop, just like this. So, once you've cut it, you're going to open it up. So I do the same thing. So you're going to go ahead and stick one side under your sewing machine. You're gonna grab your pile here, just drop it right in the floor in front of you, and you're gonna work and find the other side, making sure that you don't have any loops. Basically just like this. Okay, so got to your end here. You're gonna do the same thing. You're going to lift up my needle here, match these sides up, and you're gonna sew a 1/4 inch seam down this entire side again. So, round 2, here we go. Okay, so just finish this last seam here. Do the same thing, cut it open. Just like this. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna get this, stick it underneath the needle, just to kind of hold it in place for us. And we're gonna open this up. You can see it's already starting to come together here. All right, so line up these two pieces here, right sides together. Do the same thing. All right, here we go again. Just cut this right across that bottom seam. Take your pile here, put it right in front of you. Getting close. Pull this up like this. All right, we're on to our last seam here. Cut the bottom just like we've been doing. Pull this open. Just kind of hold that in place. This seam is probably the most difficult seam because you just need to make sure you're keeping everything straight here. So I'm going to line this up, make sure it's good. What I like to do is I usually just like to set the end of my presser foot on my fabrics. Do just a little, about inch seam, and then get things positioned. So it's kind of held in place. I'm going to put this up on my lap, get it ready here, like this, and then do it just nice and steady. Adjust things as I need to. All right, so cut this thread. Let me show you how it turned out. You're gonna cut your very last seam. I guess fold, better said. Just like this. And here is your 2-hour Power Strip Quilt. Just like that. Turned out awesome. So, if you like this video, like it, subscribe, and the PDF will be down in the link.